and wellness for the fall. Hello, everybody. We are back on track. We just had Joel Jaro on, and he was talking about maintaining a healthy mindset during this time, an attitude of gratitude. Man, that is awesome, and really enjoyed that. Thank you, Joel, again. But now we have the infamous, the most famous, wonderful Karen May0 back on the program again today, and she's going to be talking to us about our diet and things that we can put in our bodies and make us feeling healthy, wealthy, and strong. So we're gonna talk to her today. We're gonna interview, and we're going to just see I get some ideas of ways that we can kind of like go through our with our diet being healthy around now. Of course, we have Oscar on the line with us. I'm sorry, everybody, but Oscar is with us.
Disclaimer.
Disclaimer. We want to make sure that you see that or know that before you see him. But welcome back, Karen. Great to see you.
Oh, great to see you too. Thank you so much. I'm so blessed. Thank you so much.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome
Glad you made it through Alligator Alley.
I did. I made it through Alligator. I only lost one ball yesterday. So
nice.
Yeah, that's it. So I had a great time. It was a beautiful day, and I'm so blessed to be back here with you.
Oh, wait, you know what? This is off subject, but how long have you been golfing?
Wow. I played golf
What time is it now?
Florida. So I would say since like 1999.
1999.
Yeah.
Oh wow. Okay, that's awesome. So
yeah.
You've been playing since you were in kindergarten.
Sure. Yeah. Yeah. Back in the day.
Back in the day, 2-year-olds, hitting that 9-iron. But that's awesome, though. It was great having you on yesterday at the golf course. But we're here to talk about on a subject that that you've selected here. Tell us a little bit about what you're going to be talking about today.
Sure. So, brain health is very, very important, obviously, for obvious reasons. But, it's also important to keep your health as we age. So, and prevent Alzheimer's and dementia. So I'd like to give a list of foods that boost your serotonin, which is your happiness, like the happy, don't worry, be happy kind of neurotransmitter.
Mm-hmm.
And then I also want to chat with you about dopamine. Dopamine is a focus and energy as well. So, foods that make us smarter and happier.
Oh, nice. Okay. Oscar, you got to pay attention. Okay. Make sure you write this stuff down. Write it down. Okay.
I'm writing it.
Write it down for me and for you. Cause
Oh, for you, then I'll make big pictures so you can understand.
By the end of the program, I'm going to be like, who are you and why are you on this program?
And we're coming
Welcome to the show.
Yes, right. We're coming into the fall season, so there's amazing fall vegetables and fruits and spices that we can put into our diet as well. So it kind of all we're eating seasonally.
Okay. And so what are some of the things that we should have to stock up on for fall that's should be a part of our regimen?
Right. So our health focus in the fall is to for our bodies to store energy and to get ready for rest, right? Because the winter is when our bodies rest. So boosting our immune system right now is really important. Not only for the fall and the winter, but because of the situation and where we are right now with COVID and the flu. So inside my book, I do talk about seasonal eating. And our cooking methods normally at this time of year is like baking, steaming, stewing, crock pot, sauteing. So our foods are like our squashes, right? So our acorn, our spaghetti, our pumpkins, our gourds and stuff like that.
Right.
Eggplant, and then you have fennel. Like fennel is so amazing and it's so healthy for us. Mixing that with like You can do that with olive oil and parsley with some red onion, and you can put that on a salad. You know, kale, lemons, olives are really great right now. Parsnips, you know, all those root vegetables, the sweet potatoes, and we got pears and apples. Pomegranates actually are amazing too right now, and those are so healthy for our heart health. Turnips, right? You can make
turnips.
Yeah, turnips. Turnips are super, yeah, like turnip. You can either mash them like a mashed potato, or you can put them in a air fryer and fry them for like French fries.
You know, we just got an air fryer, and I can't wait to use it for a whole bunch of different things.
Yeah.
You know, my wife is really keeping an eye on me when it comes to that air fryer.
Nice.
So when I start putting turnips in, you know, she's going to probably wonder what's going on.
Oh yeah, no, you know, you slice them up like you do potatoes for like French fries, but you use the turnip instead. And it is just so amazing. That flavor, that root flavor, oh my God, it does amazing things for your body. Actually, you know, when you're in the front of the computer all day long, you have those root vegetables, which is closer to the ground. So it's almost like a grounding kind of experience you are having with your food. So when you're crazy all the time, and then you eat those grounding foods, it just automatically, your body is just nourished by all of those grounding elements.
I have this great air fryer. I got a Breville air fryer, the big one. You know, it's like a full size oven. I've made eggplant bacon, which is fake bacon using eggplant, liquid smoke. You find the recipe on the internet. But that is, and again, root vegetables I do in the air fryer. It is so good.
Okay, so I'm going to give you a little tip on the smoke. Be careful. If I were you, I would read the ingredients and Google those ingredients and the side effects of that smoke.
Ooh.
Okay.
That's all I'm going to say.
That's good to know. That's
Everybody,
good to know.
Go to Google. Look up.
Yeah, just Google the side effects of whatever that brand is that you're using, because liquid smoke is very toxic to our liver.
Oh, really?
And we do a liver detox afterwards. We have to balance it out.
Yes. Yes.
Wow. Yeah. So is that for everything that's smoked?
I'm sorry?
Is that for everything that's smoked?
No. So you have wood smoke, right? Wood smoke is natural.
Okay.
It's just the liquid smoke. I mean, not everyone, but I would just really check the ingredients and Google each one.
Wow. That's great. It's great to know. It's great to know. Thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome. Yeah.
What else is on the list?
So we got spaghetti squash. Do you like spaghetti squash? Have you ever had it?
Love it.
Oh.
You know what I do with spaghetti squash? I cut it lengthwise, bake it in the shell, and serve it in the skin, so I don't have to wash a dish just because I'm damn lazy.
Exactly. Well, that's one way of not having to wash a dish, but you can still serve it and put it on a plate. But of course, spaghetti squash is like amazing. So you're right. So you cook it that way. So you cut it in the lengthwise, and you scoop out the seeds, and you know, you put some olive oil on it, and then put it in the oven. I don't know, for about 35 minutes. You know, just find your recipe that you want, or reach out to me, and I'll share a couple recipes with you. But it's great. It's wonderful, and it breaks up, you know, the monotonous of you know, what do I make for dinner? You know, always going to the pasta, or you know, it's fun. It's seasonal, and it only comes out this time of year, and it's delicious, and kids love it.
Is this one of the recipes in your book?
I don't know. Actually, I don't have a recipe in mindful eating, but I will have one going through the 90-day or the 30-day mindful eating program.
30-day. Oh, yes, that's right. You have that 30-day mindful eating program. And that's an exciting thing coming up. I think that's going to be awesome. That's really going to be awesome. And so is this going to be, you're going to separate it by season, by month, right?
Yes. Yep. So each month will be, October and November are still within the fall season. So fall foods will be on the menu. And then starting December, January, we'll be fading out the fall into our winter foods and herbs
Nice.
and spices.
What are some of the spices that you recommend?
Okay, so I was just chatting with a client earlier today, and so cinnamon is always great, right? Cinnamon helps with our blood sugar. Just know that more is not better because it could be toxic to your liver. So a lot of things are really toxic to our liver if we add too much. So I had a client that was adding 3 tablespoons of cinnamon to, yeah, I know. And I was like,
That's serious.
No, you've seen people when they try the cinnamon challenge to put a whole spoon of cinnamon in their mouth and you can't hold it. You have to just spit it out. Well, one question on the cinnamon. There's real cinnamon, and then there's the stuff you buy at the dollar store, which isn't really cinnamon.
Right. So there's several types of cinnamon. There's the Saigon, the Chinese one, and then they have all kinds of different cinnamons. So the one that you really, you want to have the Saigon.
I didn't even know there was a difference. I just bought cinnamon.
Oh yeah, there was a whole program on that on fake cinnamon. One is a bark from the cinnamon tree, and the other ones are not. But it's a cinnamon like, and they're very cheap, but they don't have the phytochemicals that the real cinnamon has. So you're buying the dollar jar and you're getting nothing, as opposed to the $5 little jar, but it's really it's doing what it's supposed to do.
Yeah, let me confirm that, because there's the Saigon and there's another one that I always just use the Saigon, but I know that there's
the name escapes me and I have it somewhere. So.
Yeah, let's just look it up real quick, because I don't want to
say Madagascar, but no, that's vanilla.
That's vanilla, yeah.
Wow, I am at a loss right here. I'm like, cinnamon, different types of cinnamon. And
Ceylon is one. Ceylon.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Ceylon.
Ceylon, like.
It's CEY.
What corner of the earth is that from?
That is Asia.
Yes.
Asia. Oh, nice.
Yeah.
All right, so that's the one that's the kind of cinnamon that we should be trying to put into our bodies then.
Yeah, the Ceylon, yes. The one that's from Asia, the true cinnamon.
And is it because of how it breaks down in your body, or is that
our blood sugar? So it's right. So it's based on our blood sugar, right? Also, cinnamon is so great for so many things. It's very aphrodisiac.
We don't judge that, especially us two.
Yes.
We can't golf, by the way. So
no, not at all. We are totally away from that. I know. So you mentioned like turnips, right?
Yes.
We just talked about cinnamon as a spice. What else is like a fall thing that we can like add to our fall routine?
Okay, so cloves, right?
Ooh.
Cloves, yeah.
Okay, I thought you said clothes for a second. I was like, clothes, yeah.
Yeah, clothes. Put on clothes.
I mean, I love a scarf. I could start talking about. I was in the conversation.
Nice.
Now, one thing few people know, that smell in a dentist office when you go in there. What you're smelling is eugenol, and eugenol is a clove oil paste. Oh. If you have a toothache, grab a clove and chew on it and put it there. it will instantly get rid of a toothache. That is, eugenol is clove oil paste.
What's it called? Eugenol?
Eugenol, that's what they use in the dentist's office. My wife
Really?
had a
Oh yeah,
tooth
that's right. You were in the dentist field for like 1,000
Yeah.
years.
Yeah, for 1,000 years.
Yeah.
Help George Washington get those teeth together. Yeah, so that will stop a toothache, until you can see the right people.
Nice.
Nice.
That's my
Okay, so
public service announcement. That's it.
perfect. So we can add the cloves and the cinnamon into, and actually ginger, right? So ginger's that root again. So that root vegetable.
Okay.
The root spice. And then peppercorns, and so we can all add all of this stuff to like apple cider, right? Warm apple cider.
Cinnamon, ginger, and is there like a specific ginger now? I mean,
no.
Now that we're talking about specifics, I'm like, I need to know if there's like specific for everything.
No.
Yeah, it's also a great. I use those when I do a brine for the turkey. Put all those aromatics in there and let that turkey sit in there for 2 days and just watch like nasty tasteless bird turn into something delicious.
Yeah.
No, what is it about a turkey that puts everybody to sleep?
Tryptophan. Yes, and that's one of the things that we can talk about with the dopamine too.
Really?
Yeah.
Tell me about that. What?
So turkey is one of those foods that is good. I'm sorry, it's not dopamine. It's serotonin. It's the dopamine. No, it's the serotonin. It's serotonin. Wait, I'm sorry. I'm getting confused.
That's from hanging out with us. See, we lower the IQ of anyone that shows up on the show.
Hey, okay, speak for yourself, Oscar, okay? All right, I know it's okay. It's okay. It's okay, Karen. He has an effect on everybody. Don't worry. I've lost brain cells just hanging out with him for all these different sessions we've been having.
Okay, so tryptophan is the precursor to serotonin.
Say that one more time.
So tryptophan. So when you're in, tryptophan is the precursor to serotonin. So,
okay.
So it's good. Obviously, it makes us feel happy. So turkey is, and it's Thursday, so it's Turkey Thursday.
Nice.
Yes.
Okay, so it's okay for me to have turkey today.
Just don't drive. Don't drive after turkey.
Oh my goodness. Wow. And so, I mean, yeah, as we're talking about brain health, right? We are definitely trying to stay more alert, especially when our immune systems are really transitioning. It's like getting into flu season. That's a concern everybody has. Flu season plus COVID equals head for the hills. Run for your lives. It's the it's a dynamic duo there. So I mean, what are some, I mean, this is a little bit off subject, but what are some of the things that we can kind of integrate to also kind of keep ourselves like healthier in that?
Right. So pomegranates, which is in season right now, has amazing amount of vitamin C, and it's it's good for our brain health as well. Vitamin D is really good. Zinc wafers. Yep. And then L-lysine is an amino acid that's really great to kill viruses.
What's it called? L-lysine?
Yeah, L-lysine. It's an amino acid. And then also, so we talked about that, and then vitamin D.
Vitamin D. I've been taking quite a bit of that.
Okay, good.
Because I've been inside more often. So when the last time I went to get a checkup, the doctor said I may need to double up on that.
Okay, good.
It's first of all, when we get into this season, we start losing sunlight, and sunlight is what activates vitamin D. So as we cover up more, as we're inside, that's why we have a flu season. I mean, the flu bug is around all the time, but our immune system is kicking during the summer,
Oh,
and
wow.
we're able to fight it off. But now, as the days get shorter, it gets darker. We don't get that sunlight.
Right. Yep. So, yep, it's really important to make sure that you have your, most people are actually deficient in vitamin D.
Yeah.
So if you think you're, and you know what too, so mental health, since it is, we're talking about that this month, that trifecta of vitamins and minerals that you should make sure that you have in your body is vitamin D, vitamin B, and magnesium. Those are the three. Yeah, those are the three that you should always be taking. Those have to do explicitly with your mental health. So
say that one more time. Repeat those three again. I want to kind of like get that.
Yeah. So vitamin D,
Mm-hmm.
D as in dog, B as in boy,
Mm-hmm.
and then magnesium. Magnesium is so important. A lot of people don't realize that they're deficient in it and they don't get tested for it. So you have to ask for the panel. You have to ask for the whole blood panel.
Yeah. When you're saying B, is there any specific B? Because there are a bunch of them.
Right. So
take a B complex.
I just do a B complex. I mean, that's pretty much general. If you have to, go to B12 or, certain Bs because of your blood, that's another test. But B complex, you should be fine. And another thing I want you to, whoever's listening, to kind of, get familiar with that methyl, the methylene, the methyl. It's interesting because that actually gets introduced into your cells quicker. But just do your own research on that. And it's pretty interesting. So it's one of these things I'm actually learning right now, but I love it. It's almost like it gets into your cells quicker.
Nice. It accelerates the stuff getting into your. And now you said something about like coconut oil doing that too. Yesterday you said like coconut oil kind of accelerates things getting into your system as well.
Right. So coconut oil is a lipid. It's a fat that it's so MCT. So it's a medium chain triglyceride. That it's like the mail truck in your body going through your blood vessels, and it's going to everybody's house. So it's dropping off the mail. That's basically what that lipid is doing.
So
there's
a UPS in your system that drops off mail.
Exactly.
Don't worry, nobody's gonna try to take the mail that's in your system.
Right. No, but it's also, it could be, you could almost even look at it as an orchestra if you want to.
An orchestra, nice. I prefer, because we're having a little thing with mail right now, so it's
No, I know. I love that analogy because you can visualize it and you go, oh, okay, yeah, the mail guy goes to everybody's house.
Right, exactly. He starts dropping everything off, and that's a great scenario. For those of you who are just kind of tuning in, we have Karen May0 who's here on the line with us. She's also going to be on our Roku channel and our Amazon channel, so you can catch a lot of the information that she's going to have. We're going to talk a little bit about her 30-day program that she has coming up. Oh yeah, it's going to be amazing. It's going to be awesome. And I can't wait for you to come up with that program, Karen. Can you tell us a little bit about what that's going to entail?
Sure. So it's going to go along with my book, Mindful Eating. And inside Mindful Eating, there is a 30-day journal. So we're going to go through each day, and then, we're going to do our probiotics. We're going to do our water intake. We're going to do a journal exercise, a meditation, an affirmation, a movement. We're going to see what I ate that day, and or what I'm making. And then, I'm going to also chat about brain health, because I'm certified in brain health through the Dr. Daniel Amen. I'm certified in hormone health, so I'm going to dive into some hormone health, autoimmune disease, so the gut brain connection, and you know, I'm a personal trainer and a sports nutritionist, so we're going to talk about all kinds of stuff in, you know, every 30 days. So
Wow.
I figure, you know, if people can't come to me, I'm going to come to them because we're in this COVID thing, you know?
Absolutely.
Or
Absolutely.
you could be playing golf. So, you know.
Right. I could be playing golf,
Meet
but
her
I
on the
care more
links.
about your health than playing golf.
I thought that was exciting. I don't know, but you know, I think that people now just need that information, and I think of this as a positive, right? Because right now we are able to get information, and so when we do get back into some sort of normalcy, I believe we have tools. You know,
Yeah.
we're going to have tools in place to kind of really get that going, you know. So really, it's a benefit.
Yeah,
Really,
and you
it's a
know what?
benefit.
Even yeah, Phil, and even during this time when we were all stuck inside, you know, we had people that I had clients that were gaining weight, you know, we called it the quarantine 15, right? Because it was between, you know, 10 and 15 pounds, you know, so you know, it's on and now we got to get it off.
Right.
Yeah. So it's going to take a couple of months to get it off because it took you a couple months to get it on. But you know, talking about brain health and boosting, you know, our happiness, our serotonin, I just want to grab some carbohydrates and boost your serotonin. So like sweet potatoes, right?
Ooh.
Put them in the oven, put some cinnamon on them. And then how about some apples, pears, blueberries?
Nice.
Yeah. Hummus.
Okay.
Okay.
I got a pet peeve with hummus.
Why?
Yeah, a
People
little
that
bit.
buy
Yeah.
hummus. Who
No, you don't
who
buy it, you gotta
buys
make
hummus?
You got to make it.
I know it's I've seen it on the shelf. Like, why would you buy hummus? It's like it's 4 ingredients and a blender.
Yeah.
Just if you can't. Yeah,
I guess I guess you have
I
to
love,
make it,
you know, I
right?
play with hummus a lot.
I love hummus.
Oh yeah,
So you
it's
know
like
what?
ooh,
Oscar,
that's it.
we're gonna go and do another show during my 30 days with you making a hummus, and I'm gonna make a hummus.
Nice. All right. Can I be a part
And
of
you
it?
know,
Can I
and you know
play?
who
I
won't
wanna
be able to
play.
taste any? Phil will not be able to taste any of it though.
Why?
You know why? Let
Because
me
he
tell
lives
you
in
why.
Jersey.
I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why. You know, because somebody. I no need to mention his name, but this guy. He we had a chef via Melissa on, and
Awesome.
she made a wonderful
Oatmeal,
pumpkin
orange
muffin.
oil.
Oh yeah, it
So
was
good.
gluten-free. It was healthy, great to eat.
Mm.
Only one person that is on this program right now ate it. There's
Oh no.
only one person.
Well, okay, there's 3 of us, and I know I didn't.
I did. So yeah, exactly right. That guy, the other guy, yeah, he kept it all to himself. Thank you,
Oh,
Oscar. We really appreciate you
But I
doing
was able to give
all
you
the eating on the program.
play-by-play commentary of how good it was and how so good. Sorry,
wait, I didn't hear anything you
not
said.
sorry.
I didn't know. You know what? Same here. I was just like, somebody is talking, but it's just I'm not hearing anything. You
Yeah,
know?
no, I don't hear anything.
Am I going back into the waiting room?
Oh, yeah. Don't worry about it. We created another room for you, a whole other room.
Okay, now let's boost our dopamine, which is our energy and our focus, right?
Yes, focus.
Okay. No, Oscar, I'm not talking to you right now. I'm joking. So beans like our lentils and our lima.
Ooh.
Okay. What's that? Beans?
Beans, yes. Boosts dopamine. And fish, chicken, turkey, lamb.
Oh,
How about some eggs?
eggs. I love eggs. Oh my goodness.
I call them boneless chicken.
Oh, he has his own chicken. He has his own chickens.
He
So
does.
he definitely
He
has
does.
his own eggs.
Yes.
That's why I call them boneless chickens.
So Oscar, are your eggs organic?
Oh, you know what? Listen, my chickens get organic feed. They get filtered water. They live in a heated duplex. They live better than I do.
They live in a heated duplex. Oh, wow.
There, it's my attack chicken. I was working in the yard. I had the chickens out, so they were eating
Wait,
all
no,
the.
leave that up. I want everybody to see that.
That is good. That is good.
Show them. Say that. Show them again, Oscar.
I feel like Gonzo. Me and my chicken.
There it is, folks. Chickens.
Wait,
Right
that
here.
chicken lays eggs?
Every chicken
That's
lays eggs. Otherwise, they go in the soup. You know, I got a chart there. You know, every day one egg. Otherwise,
But
you know.
that looks like a rooster.
Yeah.
No, that's a chicken. She attacked my daughter's dog. It's great. It's an attack chicken. We can go. We'll do a whole show on attack chickens.
Just in case the dog doesn't protect you, get the chicken.
My chicken. I'm gonna get a careful attack chicken on premises.
So see, now we need focus, Oscar.
Focus,
See, we're
focus.
blaming you.
Yeah,
Okay.
get some
Of course.
trail mix, nuts and seeds, pumpkin and sesame.
Pumpkin.
And
Oh, I love trail mix.
pumpkin seeds, which are full of zinc as well.
Mhm.
And they're
Okay.
also really like pumpkin everything is really great for prostate health. So men's health. And then we have our high quality vegetables like broccoli and spinach are very high in dopamine, good for energy and focus. And then our protein powders, right? So depends on what protein powder. Just make sure it's good, a good protein powder.
Yeah, I love the green pea powder. I
Mhm.
try to stay away from the whey and the soy, neither one,
Yep.
you know, of which I've read good things about. So I go with pea protein powder
Perfect.
or hemp protein powder.
Yes, perfect. That's what I use. I use hemp. Also, since we're talking about soy, so there are foods that are estrogens, and estrogen dominance is one of those things I'm going to talk about in my 30-day program. But you know, we can also talk about it here. It's something that as a woman, you should not, or anyone, I guess anyone. Estrogen dominance is not something that you want to have flowing in your body. So soy, just be careful. Soy and corn and wheat are the three that are most genetically modified.
Really?
With a big GMO, you know.
Yep. So 85% of the corn is genetically modified. It's a big number.
80%?
85%.
85%.
85%.
You know what's funny? Try an experiment. Get organic corn and get a regular corn from the store. Put them both out in the yard and see which one gets eaten by the animals.
It's true.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So even the animals know that ain't real. That's not real corn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
They don't watch TV. They don't get programmed. So yeah,
Right.
they instinctively know that that's a food-like product, not
Yeah.
a food.
Well, actually, what happens too is that we could do a whole show about it, but that'll be left for another time about that M word. The M word with all of those cancer-causing products.
Oh, wow. What is it?
No. So I was just saying the genetically modified. What happens is, so when a bug goes in and eats part of the corn, let's say,
Mhm.
that bug's stomach actually explodes.
Really?
Yeah. So can you imagine the corn that you're going to be eating? What happens to your stomach? You're going to say, "Oh no, that's not going to happen."
Leaky gut.
Yeah, exactly.
That's going to get leaky gut syndrome.
Yeah. And it happens to
Wow.
everyone.
Phil looks disgusted now. He's not going to eat anything ever again. Look at him.
No, I mean, but It's now okay. Let me ask you this: when it transitions from, like, they feed cows corn, right? And from what I
That's
understand,
that's where
uh,
you get E. coli.
right. That's what I'm saying.
They
Like, so
they
the
can't
corn,
digest.
if 80% of the corn is like pumped with all this or sprayed with all this junk, and you're feeding it to the animals, that transition into the bloodstream of the animal that we're eating,
Mhm.
right? Does it have the same effect, or is it more like a diluted kind
No,
of
no,
effect?
it's the same because you're eating that protein, that animal protein, that's happening to you. It's the same thing with
Now
the
here's
hormones too that are in
right.
the cow's ears. Those hormones and in the dairy that we drink. Well, you're not really supposed to drink it because baby cows are supposed to drink it. But anyway, so all of that's getting transferred into our bodies.
So here's a problem with corn, with animals that are not supposed to eat corn, that eat corn.
Exactly.
They don't digest it correctly. Now they get sick. Now they have to be giving antibiotics. And the meat from cows that eat corn are really high in omega-6, which
Yes.
is bad.
Which
So
causes
this is
all
what
of the exactly. So causes high blood pressure, cholesterol. Oscar, you are just you and I. Yes, we're just on the same.
Yes, I'm like, this is
I'm pretty
great
bright. The face
information.
doesn't help, but I know a lot of stuff. I'm old. I just learned a lot of stuff just being around. But if you're going to eat red meat, I recommend buffalo. Buffalo cannot eat corn, so they have to be grass fed.
Yes.
I know that we're running out of time. We got about 2 more minutes left.
Oh,
So what I'm going,
We're
I
having
know
so much fun here.
I'm just saying we were having so much fun talking about this stuff that we didn't even realize that we were running out of time. But everyone, you know how you can reach out to Karen. Get her book as well, Mindful Eating. You can find it at our website, Phoenix National Business Group.com. You have the on the banner there, or you could go to KarenMay0.net and make an appointment with her, and she can have a private conversation with you. Yeah, that's right. You can reach her. You can actually reach her and talk to her about some of the things that you're dealing with health wise, and get some natural remedies there as well. She is not a doctor, but she can definitely guide you in the right direction. So make sure you reach out to her on her website, set an appointment, and so that you can figure out how this natural eating applies to you. Also, look out for her 30-day program that is going to be coming out soon. All right. Take care, everybody. We look forward to seeing you next time. Next month, we're going to be talking about finance. So we will see you next month. Take care. Bye-bye.